communications background.
Yes.
And on Wednesday, we normally have this segment called Women in Business. And we want to dance towards that. Since you have a communications background, this is the teleprompter, all right?
Yes.
So I'm going to stand here, and you get to try, because you've been dancing a lot now. I want you to read,
okay.
Yeah? So Connie's going to make the introduction to our Women in Business, and that is what we leave you right here on Business Today. Let's see that intro as we move to our Women in Business. Connie, the floor is yours.
Okay, what makes a great event? Definitely a delicious meal, and it takes a great art to put together a menu that works for a mass of palates. On Women in Business today, Awor Odongo explores the business of outside catering and digs out a few skills to a successful venture in the field. Take a look.
The areas of specialization in the catering industry can be as versatile as you choose to make it when getting into the business. Whether you want to cook for funerals, birthdays, or weddings, you name it.
Personally, when I started house calls, and I would cook for my friends. So that's, if you want to start and you don't know how to go about it, start with people close to you. If your friends have a birthday party, you tell them, if you're good in chapatis, you tell them, try my chapatis and then I'll charge you this amount. Or you can buy food, I'll cook for you, and from there someone will see how you're doing it. One person will refer the other. Basically, that's how I started.
Which are some of the important factors or things to consider before and after starting this type of business?
Make sure your papers are in check. You have a food handling certificate, your business is registered, because some clients will not give you business if you don't have a business certificate. For instance, offices, they want to see your business permit, they want to see your food handling certificate, and it's just not for you, it's for you plus your workers. So every 6 months you have to renew your food handling certificate, you have to have your business permit in check. When you have all this, then now you can start your business. Make sure everything you buy is from a reliable supplier. Your meats have to be tested, your fish has to be very clean, every single thing, even the tomatoes or dania that you'll be using, have one supplier or 2 or 3, that if one fails you, then you can call the other, but you make sure you go to them.
What are some of the key factors that contribute to a memorable dining experience in a catering event?
Good food. You have to have good food. You have to cook something that when they will leave that place, they'll be like, that pilau was amazing. Fresh. Your food has to be fresh. And that is why I even said earlier, have good suppliers, someone that cannot fail you. From that is what will make your clients will have a memorable experience, because the supplier will give you fresh chicken, you'll season your chicken, you'll grill it nicely, and the moment your clients eat and just that first bite and they say, wow, they'll never forget it. And tomorrow they'll be like, I ate this chicken from this caterer. You people should try her.
What are some of the popular food trends you've noticed in the industry lately?
Rose gold dishes, gold cutlery, the whiteboard tables that you can see at the back. So we have seen that most clients or most caterers, they want to phase out, like come out from whatever we had earlier. So if you want to get into the business, also just be online, check, see what your other caterers are doing. As much as you don't want to be like them, try to be close, because clients are going there.
How do you ensure that your staff is well trained and provides excellent service at a catering event?
You try to have people that can come and talk to them concerning customer service, cleanliness. Anytime before event, talk to them. most of them, as you can see, they're teenagers, very young people. You have to come to an understanding with them and tell them this is how it's supposed to be done. This is what we would like in the company. This is what you would, the clients would prefer. So have a good customer care talk with them. Be polite. Tell them, you know, if a client literally comes and tells you they don't like your food, ask them why, you know, in a nice way, and promise them it will change. And if you're able to change it immediately, do that. But you don't, we try to tell them not to exchange words with the client, so we give them every basic customer service talk.
How do you handle arising challenges or changes during an event?
You have to adjust. You have to always, in your mind, always have a plan B. Even if it will not happen, but you have to think like, what if? So if, let's say, your client says 2 days to the wedding, my mother-in-law does not like gold, right? She doesn't even want to see gold on site, and you only have gold dishes. You'll have to sit down with your client and say, well, this is what we had planned, but we can always hire the silver dishes. So you'll give your client alternatives, but make sure you make it happen. You just have to make it happen. I mean, it's someone's wedding, it's someone's birthday. You don't want to mess it because you don't have. So you have to make it happen.
Can you share some tips for planning a successful catering event?
The greatest tip I would give is planning. You have to plan everything very early. So let's say if your event, you have an event of 300 people, it means you've already sat down with your client, you already have your menu at hand, and the client has to pay you a deposit. So the deposit is what will aid in this planning. So you will contact your suppliers, you'll contact your workers, your chefs, you'll contact your waiters or your head waiter or head chef, and sit them down and tell them, on this particular day we have this event. So you work on the menu with your chefs and work on the menu with your waiters, whom they feel will be good on that day for service, and then pay your suppliers on time, so that when you're coming to that, you're nearing the event date, you're not overwhelmed.